welcome. This is episode 13, January 17th, 2024. This is another Give Wednesday. Today we are talking about how do I balance my health with my work schedule. I want to start off by saying I am not a professional. I am not a doctor. This is just for entertainment purposes only. This is just my opinion. So let's just hop into this. So my first opinion is to breathe. When you have a hectic work schedule, when you are frustrated, when it's hard, it's difficult, maybe it's long hours, maybe it's physically demanding, breath work is really important. And it might sound so simple, it's stupid, but it's not. I need you to remember to breathe. Focus on your breath. Pay attention. Are you breathing quickly? Are you holding your breath? Are you angry and, biting your tongue so you're not actually getting fresh oxygen, and that'll make your muscles tense and it'll make your health deteriorate if you're not breathing. And around the topic of breathing, you got to ask yourself about the quality of air that you're breathing. Are you working a job that is potentially around hazardous chemicals? When I haul crude oil, oh my goodness, that is not safe gases that you want to be breathing at all. So it's very important to take a step back, make sure that my face is into some fresh wind, and just take a few moments to breathe. Maybe for you, you're stuck in an office all day long, and maybe you could get outside, walk around, take a couple of breaths. Or maybe you're working outside and you need to come inside into the air conditioning or the heating so that you can breathe a little bit better. But my first point is your breath. My second point would be the quality of your water. Everyone has different opinions. Me personally, I like to drink Fiji or Evian. Those are my waters that I like to drink. They just, I can tell the difference because I feel better. If I'm only drinking other types of water, I can definitely get a headache throughout the day. I need the extra minerals. I need whatever, really nice stuff is in there for them. But for other people, they may not need that. I know other people who they swear by just some of the basic distilled waters. They want the tap water that's just been, maybe evaporated and then brought back in with a few, basic chemicals to help make it taste a little bit smoother in your mouth. And that's good for you too. Just make sure it's quality water. Now, what is my opinion of a poor quality water? That would be the sugar waters. I know that it's nice to have flavor, but those sugars add up, especially if you're doing it multiple times a day, multiple times a week. It might seem small to you, but you got to remember what you put in your body has to get broken down into microscopic pieces, and then it can be built and used. So even just those little packets of sugar, those added up over time, that's a lot of work for your body. So that is my opinion. You're free to disagree, but that is definitely my opinion. My point number 3 is to stretch. I'm not talking that you got to be a master yogi or anything like that. It can be as simple as making sure you roll out your shoulders maybe once an hour, or you're twisting your neck. It can be as simple as you're laying in bed, either waking up or going to bed, and you're just pushing out your feet and curling your toes, or you're rolling your shoulders in bed. Maybe you lay on one side, let your body rest, and then kind of twist over and lay on the other side and let your body rest. Just stretching is so important. And as people get older and they get more stuck in a financial rut, honestly, I find that people stop moving as much. It's incredible to me to really see that financial stress almost goes hand in hand with being very stiff, very sore. So try to move around, try to stretch. That could be in the moment that you're at work. When I have my steel-toed boots and I'm driving for 10, 12, 14 freaking hours, curling my toes inside of the steel-toed boot. It can be as simple as tightening and then loosening your muscles. Tighten and then loosen. Tighten and then loosen. It just helps with the blood flow. It helps move everything around, and it helps your health, in my opinion, very much so. Point number 4 for me is to stay in the moment. I find a lot of people take on so much unnecessary stress because they're thinking about something in the past that offended them, or they're anticipating something in the future that's going to upset them, and they're not just being in the moment. They're in their head in an imaginary argument with their boss, or maybe with their roommate at home, and they spend the whole day not actually being in that day. They're mentally thinking about the past or mentally anticipating the future, and their body reacts to that negativity, to that frustration. So be in the moment. That is really my suggestion. In the moment, maybe you're having a disagreement with a coworker and it has nothing to do with you. You didn't do anything wrong. You followed the rules and they're trying to come at you. Be in the moment and realize that they're not a threat to you. They're struggling too. But if you're in your head and you're frustrated, you're already anticipating, and then someone else comes at you, you're going to take all that pent up energy and focus it on them. So just really remember, in the moment, you're in control of your life, you're in control of taking over your financial future, and you're doing what helps your goals. Really understanding that at work, you're not a prisoner, which many people feel that way. You're choosing this work because you're choosing future goals. So stay in the moment and realize and recognize you're moving towards your future in a positive way. Point number 5. I tell people to start by finding happiness in pockets of time. It's amazing how many people can just completely change their attitude. How many times have you been having a frustrating day, week, month, year, and then you have just a short little conversation with your favorite person? Just feels so great. Maybe it's a text that you don't even get to talk to them, but just a text that, hey, thinking about you, or, oh, can't wait for drinks on Friday. And you're like, yeah, and you just feel so energized. We all need that energy, and you can find it. And it doesn't have to be that okay, I want you to know, you've now worked a 12-hour day, and I want you to sit down, I want you to journal for an hour about your entire day, and then I want you to make a gratitude list, and then I want you to do 45 minutes and then I want you to, it just gets overwhelming. But you really don't need a huge amount of time. Find that happiness in small pockets of time. Maybe it's a positive memory, in a positive way. Maybe it's you just taking a moment to go, oh, I'm doing it. I'm working toward my goals. I'm here. I'm energized. It's fantastic. Short amounts of time can truly, truly add up over your day. Point number 6. Like I said, I am no longer a certified nutritionist. I am not a doctor. I am not a professional. It's just my opinion that food is actually one of the most important things that you can control in your health. You're the one who chooses what food goes into your mouth. If you don't know what your blood type is, or what type of diets are out there, or how the digestive system works, go ahead and find out, research it. The Renegade Diet is an amazing resource. You have keto, you have all these different things that can work for different types of people in different ranges, If you're a male, look at male studies. If you're a female, look for the female studies, because men do a hormone cycle once every 24 hours. Women do it about every 28 days. So for a man, typically a strict daily routine diet the rest of his life can actually work really, really well for him. And for women, it works well for a little bit, and then it starts being detrimental when we get toward another part. So if you're a woman, really try to find, I know they're still, unfortunately, in my opinion, they're way too scarce. Find female long-term studies and just learn how the hormones affect your mitochondria's ability to turn food into energy, which is really just breaking up all the food so they can pull up those little electrons and move it more freely in your body, which we call energy. So really look into that. I was petting my cats earlier. I got hair everywhere. All right, so my point number 7 is to laugh. Oh my goodness, laugh. And actually it works. Even if it's a fake, corny, stupid laugh, I've had so many clients who are in a bad mood, and I'm like, okay, we're gonna laugh, and I just start going ha 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 ha, and then what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm like, no, go ahead, copy me, ha 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 ha, and then within a few moments, they're actually genuinely laughing. Like the human body wants to laugh. Look at any baby, look at any child. Like their default is to just find life fucking hilarious. Like they love everything, they laugh at everything. And maybe that's what you could do. Go through your TikTok or your YouTube feed or whatever is modern now, and just watch babies laugh. If that makes you laugh, cool. You know, maybe it's funny animal videos, cool. My only caveat to that would be if you're laughing at someone else's pain, I would not suggest reinforcing that behavior. That's just kind of not a healthy thing to get yourself into. But listen to a fun comedian. Maybe just, think about some funny times. Call a friend and be like, oh my gosh, you remember that time when? And laugh together with a friend. But laugh. Laugh is amazing. It's just so cool. Maybe you're just completely by yourself and you put on a fun music video and you create your own little funky chicken dance. Whatever makes you happy and fun, just laugh. I think that's the best thing. And I'm going to bring it all together and conclude with health can be attained. I know there are plenty of people out there who firmly believe that because of their genetics or because something bad happened in the past or because X, Y, and Z, they cannot be healthy, they will never be healthy. And in my opinion, health can be attained, and it's really not this huge burden that has to be studied and all that kind of stuff. It's small things. It's what you eat, it's how you move, it's how you breathe, it's how much you enjoy your life. And you take it slow and you focus on each of these points. Let me know in the comments below. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Can you find these pockets of time? What are some things you laugh at? Whatever helps you with your health, please drop it in the comments below and let me know. Thank you for watching this far into the video. I really appreciate you guys helping us grow this channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2024, and it looks like we're well on our way, so thank you guys. And if you found value in this or you think other people could find value in this, please like, share, and subscribe this video. You can also get my book, Your Money Sign, in the link below. So thank you so much for being here, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Bye! Maybe. Oh, come on, I pushed the button.